Hola, buenos dias. Welcome to John's Moto Garage. I finally found my voice. It was lost there for a couple days. We're sitting on top of the 2012 Victory Highball. But this thing's a 106 cubic inch. This one's got just about 8,400 miles on it. Massive 12-inch ape hangers. These things are killer, brah. It's got the Victory Performance exhaust. Sounds pretty good. One of the first bikes I did on the channel was a Victory Hammer. That thing was pretty dope. I'm just actually going out right now getting some pictures, some photos of this moto, because this one will be a flip. A flip or a flop, I guess we'll see. I'm going to show you a few things on this bike that I didn't notice when I purchased it. Classic mistakes you can make when buying a used moto. There's a lot of ways it can happen, and what happened on this one is I went out there on a time crunch and I just was not thorough with doing my inspection. Now, the deal was good enough where I would have most likely bought it anyway, but had I noticed some of these pretty big things, then I probably would have been able to negotiate the price down at least a little bit more. These ape hangers, I'll admit, are a little big for a dude like me, 5'8", but it looks cool, and that's what's important, you guys. Alright, let's see if my spot is open. Noise. But I remember before I had a moto with ape hangers, I thought it was like wicked hard to ride a bike with ape hangers. And truth be told, it's actually not that bad. I'm just gonna park right here for now. Alright, let me get some pics of the bike and then I'll jump back with you guys. So here it is. This is a Victory Hammer, or Highball, I think. It's a 2012. It's got the 12-inch ape hangers. It comes with white walls, which I think are much better. He put the black tires on it. They're newer though, so I won't complain there. So here's some of the things that I failed to notice when I first came to look at the motorcycle. So big thing here, I don't know, you can barely see it because they put permanent marker on it, but you got a little road rash there. So if you follow the trail of the evidence, you'll also notice a little road rash right here. Sorry, I'm using my GoPro. I can't even see what I'm doing right now, so hopefully this works. I did notice the fork seals were leaking a little bit, so that I was aware of. Obviously not disclosed in the post, but I noticed that when I looked at it. And then what else? The bike's just a little bit dirty, but those were the two big ones. I can't believe I missed that, and I can't believe I missed this. And when I first looked at the bike, it was in poor lighting. Oh, and just a tiny bit right here. Again, nothing too gnarly, but all in all, it's a nice, beautiful bike. The price was right on it. Well, I guess we'll find out. See if I can make a little bit of dinero. Oh, that's another big thing I missed. There's supposed to be a cover here, and the cover's missing. Can you see that? Like, you're not supposed to be able to do that. So, a few little things, but again, I did get a smoking deal. I mean, to the dude's credit, he was basically giving the bike away at this point. But again, just one of those things, I drove 45 plus minutes and none of this was disclosed. So you go out expecting one thing and you show up and it's different. The take home point is just be upfront about these things, because I would have bought it anyway. It just would have been nice to kind of have a heads up. Alright, you guys, let me get some pics of the bike and then I will jump back on and get back to the garage. Alright, there you have it, you guys. We got pictures, we got photos of the moto. I think I've said this before, but I always love it when a bike is photogenic. And this one definitely fits that criteria. Just super easy to take pics of it. Very pleasing to the eye. Alright, let's roll back to La Casa. I didn't really go over my impressions on the moto. So this bike, it's every Victory I've owned, which I haven't owned a ton. This is like the fourth one I think that I've picked up. But they remind me a lot of the Yamaha Warriors, the Roadstars, right in line with those big V-twin cruisers. Dollar for dollar, way better bang for your buck compared to the Harley. Sorry you guys, but this thing is a fraction of the cost and runs just as smooth, if not smoother. Actually, I would say it runs smoother, and it's got all the power you could ask for, tons of torque. So dollar for dollar, way better deal. I mean, and I've got 2 Harleys sitting in the garage right now. Looks wise, it's definitely unique. It turns heads, so if that's what you dig and that's what you're looking for, then it meets the, you know, fits the bill there. Sounds good. The gearboxes are pretty clunky in these, but you get that in a lot of the Harleys too. If you can get it into gear. But comfortable bikes, it's just right there with all the cruisers. This one's got your forward controls, but overall I don't think you're going to be disappointed if you're looking for a nice heavyweight cruiser, something that can keep up, pull ahead, and look sharp while you're doing it. No complaints on this one. The 106 engine on these are pretty awesome. The only drag is they don't make them anymore. I guess that's the biggest downside. Alright you guys, that's my first ride and impressions on the Victory Hammer, or oh my gosh, the Victory. We're just gonna call this one the Victory until I can officially take 2 seconds to go online and make sure I know what I'm talking about. That'll do it for this quick ride on the 2012 Victory. If you haven't already, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe, leave a comment below. Alright you guys, we'll hit you up on the next one. Adios. I'm gonna pull the Grommy out. Hold on. We'll do this number again. Watch out, you guys, watch out. Watch out, dude, watch out. Stand back there for a second. All right, the goal is to get the Victory where the Grommy is. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, you guys, thanks again for tuning in. We will hit you up on the next one. Nos vemos.